Hello everyone. Now in this video we will see how to draw the orthographic projections of a hexagonal prism when it is resting on vertical plane with its edge as well as its axis is inclined at 60 degrees to vertical plane. In the two previous videos we saw that orthographic projections of a hexagonal prism resting on horizontal plane, one is with its corner and the another one is with its edge. But here in this video we are going to see when the hexagonal prism is resting on VP with its base edge. Okay, so already you know that the question will consist of two stages, stage 1 and stage 2, and stage 2 will be the final one. So before getting the final position, first stage means whenever it is resting on VP with its edge or with its corner, the first stage will be completely the base is resting on VP. Clearly the base of the prism is resting on VP. You know that among these three you please consider this one. So this is a hexagonal prism with the two bases, the front base and the rear base. You can see it is in form of hexagonal shape. When this base is resting on vertical plane, the front view will be the true shape of the polygon and the top view will be the rectangle. So now that's what. First we will draw the front view of a hexagonal prism when the base is on VP. So it will be the true shape of the polygon. You can see here clearly. Yes. Now we will draw the same polygon. Number of sides 6. Edge method. So it is resting on VP with its edge. So that's why I am taking like this. Side is 30. Okay. Now as you know that okay, so here I am going to start the notations. This is A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, F dash. So the notations what I gave is for the front base which is clearly visible, and the notations what I am going to give right now is the rear base which is invisible to your eyesight. You can see that this is the back base. When you see from this side, front view direction, this is invisible to us. So that's why I am giving the notations inside the polygon which are considered as invisible points. Okay, this one will be the 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 dash, 6 dash. So perfectly we completed the front view. If at all, if you want to adjust, you can bring it closer. Switch off the ortho so that you can move perfectly. Yeah, good. So now we completed the front view of a hexagonal prism when it is resting on VP with its base. Now let's construct the top view. For this purpose I am drawing the projectors till the reference plane. Use the ortho mode, either pressing F8 or click on the user interface. Yeah. Now here already we are having the center point which is coincide this one. So this is the axis of the prism. Height is 100 mm. Okay, now let's see only this one. When you see from the top, here this face is visible and this face is visible. The face is 12BA1. This rectangular face is visible. 23CB2. This rectangular face is also visible. So two rectangular faces with three sides, that is 1A, 2B, 3C. These three edges are clearly visible. And coming to invisible, this rectangular face and this rectangular face and this rectangular face and this rectangular face. Other than these two, these four rectangular faces are invisible to us when we view from the top side, as well as 6F, 5E, 4D. These three edges also invisible to our eyesight when you see from the top. As already you know that this is a hidden line and this is a visible line, and this one, this is a hidden line and this is a visible line. Hidden line, visible line. Three visible lines are overlapping with the three hidden lines. As already you know that whenever a hidden line is overlapping with a visible line, we will consider the visible line as the most priority. And one more thing you can observe here, especially in the middle, this is a visible line, and in the center axis line, and at the bottom there is a hidden line. Here three lines are overlapping. Visible line is overlapping with the hidden line, center line. Center line is overlapping with the hidden line. So three lines are overlapping. According to the priority, we will go for the visible line. That's why visible, visible, visible from the top view. Very good. Now that's why I am drawing the edges. 100, 100, and this is the back base and this is the front base. Okay, now let's give the notations for this one. First we will go for the front one. A of F. When you see from the top, A is visible, F is not visible. A of F, and this one is B of E, and this one C of D. Perfect. And coming to the back base, if you see from here, 1 is visible, 1 of 6, and this one will be 2 of 5, and this one will be 3 of 4. Perfect. You can see the same. A of F, B of E, C of D, 1 of 6, 2 of 5, 3 of 4. The same we did it here. Perfectly. So when you see from the top, this is clearly visible. The front base is visible. This one also visible. So that's why. Okay, let us check this one also. .35. To display the line weight, we know the command LWD, line weight display, enter, ON on, enter. Perfect. So we completed the stage 1 perfectly. Okay, let's give the dimension also. The height of the solid is 100 mm. Okay, let's move this one to this side instead of okay, DAL, and this one will be of 30 mm. Perfect. Yeah. So now stage 1 completed, and now this prism is going to rest on VP with its edge, and also the axis is inclined at 60 degrees to VP. So out of this, I am going to consider the resting edge as 1, 6. I am going to consider the resting edge as 1 and 6 in the back base, not in the front base. The back base edge 1, 6 I am going to consider as the resting edge, and the axis is inclined at 60 degrees to VP. You know that whenever this prism is tilted towards this direction with this resting edge, there will be no change in the top view. Just this top view makes a tilt at an angle of 60 degrees to VP. So there is no change in the top view dimensions. Just this one will tilt at an angle of 60 degrees. So that's why what I am going to do here is that I am going to select the complete top view, Yeah, Control C, Control V. Okay, I'm deleting this one. So now you can see guys, DAN. Now this axis of the prism is 90 degrees, but I want 60 degrees to VP. So what I'm going to do is rotate this one. So I'm taking this one. So when it has to rotate to this direction, minus 30. Okay, DAN. See, this is inclined at 60 degrees to VP, but it is resting on edge 16 I said. So that's why what I need to do, I need to keep this one here on the reference line. Select this one. Yeah, move. Perfect. Yes, now this one is resting on VP with its edge 16. Okay, now it's time to construct the final front view. So draw the projectors for the front base. Okay, and now draw the projectors for the back base or rear base also you can call it as. So the vertical projectors got finished, and now it's time to construct the horizontal projectors. Okay, trim. Perfect. So already you know that we can give the notations for the front view. Text A1 dash. So this one will give it a subscript. Okay, let's activate once again command line. Yeah, it's here. Done. Now, so this part is belonging to the front base and this one belongs to the back base. So first let's give the notations for the front base. Copy, enter, mode, multiple. Okay, so this one, switch off base point as this one, switch off the ortho here. Okay, and this one here, and this one will be here, one more will be here, and one more will be here, and one more will be here. So this is belongs to the front one. Okay, now first we'll finish this one. So this projector belongs to AF and this projector belongs to A, so perfectly A1 dash. And again this projector belongs to AF and this projector belongs to F, so that's why it will be F. Similarly this one belongs to B1 dash and this one belongs to C1 dash and this one belongs to D1 dash, this one belongs to E1 dash. Perfect. So you can see guys, whenever this prism with its axis is tilted to an angle at a 60 degrees to vertical plane, at an angle 60 degrees to vertical plane, when you see from the front base is clearly visible. When the axis is inclined at 60 degrees to VP, when you see from the front base is clearly visible. So that's why the front face I am going to mark it as complete visible. Take the polyline command, A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, E to F, F to A. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. So I am marking it as perfectly visible one. 0.35. Very good. So the front base is clearly visible. And now you have a doubt how to draw this one. So whenever you see the back base from the front view, some portion will be visible and some portion will be invisible. So before going to that, let's mark the notations. Because it creates a condition. Yeah. Again, select this one, copy, enter, mode, multiple from here. Yeah. So I am marking it here, here, and this portion, this portion, this portion, and then this portion. Perfect. And coming to the back base, this one belongs to the 2. This one belongs to the 2. So now this one will be the 2-1 dash, and this one belongs to the 1-1 dash, and this one belongs to 3-1 dash, this one belongs to 4-1 dash, this one belongs to 5-1 dash, 6-1 dash. Perfect. So guys, now the back base notations also ready. You can see here, whenever this prism is making an angle 60 degrees, and when you see from this one, you can say that 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. These three sides are, edges. These three sides or edges are clearly visible. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5 are clearly visible. So that's why what I am going to do is that take this one, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. So I will draw these lines also from 1 to 2. Okay, as we know that 2, 3 is visible, 3, 4 is visible, 4, 5 is visible. Perfect. You can see guys, if at all you are having a doubt, suppose if you don't have any idea to imagine the figure, simply I can give you a suggestion that here this is the axis. You can see when the plane is, when the solid is inclined to VP, this is the axis. So before this one, I mean far away from the axis or far away from the reference line, there are 3 points, 2, 5, 3, 4. See, you can see 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5 are visible, and this part which is nearer to the reference line, that is 1, 6, 2, 5. These 3 sides are invisible. So now I am selecting these 3 edges, and let us give the color, and let us give 0.25 instead of thick one, and we'll apply the hidden line. Perfect. This is all about the hidden edges. To avoid confusion or clarity, we'll make it up to here. Perfect. So successfully we completed only the base part. Now it's time to draw the rectangular faces or edges. As already you know that whenever you tilt this one, and whenever you can see that this face, where from the top, here from the front, this one B2 is clearly visible. Whenever this makes an angle, B2 is clearly visible, C3 clearly visible, D4 clearly visible, E5 is clearly visible. Apart from 1A, 6F. These four edges are clearly visible. B2, C3, D4, E5. So I am drawing the line. B2 is clearly visible. C3 visible. D4 visible. E5 are visible. Okay, as I said, these are visible. Let us give the visible lines with some line weight. Perfect. So now two bases completed, four rectangular edges are completed. Then we may have a doubt. What about A1? A1 is invisible. So you can see that A1, which is lagging, having beside one. So that's why A1 and F6 are invisible to our eyesight. So to avoid this one, simply I can mark up to here. Okay, let's draw from A to 1, F 6. So this one and this one are invisible. I am just giving 0.25 for the sake of clarity. In the previous videos I gave 0.35 for understanding, not an issue. So dashed two line, colored. So this is all about the front view when it is resting on edge of 1/6 of a prism and it's making an angle 60 degrees to VP. Now it's time to draw the axis. So from the center line, switch on the ortho, from here to here you can mark it. So from here to here, the axis position. Take a line. From here to here, the axis of the solid. Take this one. Apply color. 0.25, 0.25. The line type is center 2, which is long, short, long. It's overlapping. That's why I'm just. So you can see that now we finished the orthographic projections of a hexagonal prism when it is resting on VP with its edge. That's it, guys.